Hello there, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to give out my review of one of the most anticipated films of 2025, Sinners. Why is this one of the most anticipated movies of 2025? It's mostly because it's directed by Ryan Coogler. You may know him as the director of Black Panther. He also directed Fruitvale Station. He also directed Creed. So this guy is on a run of making great movies, and Sinners is no exception. For me personally, I think behind Black Panther, this is his magnum opus for now because this movie is so incredibly filmed that it's like, damn. So what the movie is about? The movie is about twin brothers who basically they return to their hometown in Mississippi after working with Al Capone for 7 years, and they decide to open this club of blues and jazz. But the thing is, on their first night, they're being hunted down by some vampires. Will they make it? Will they survive the night? What do the vampires want? What I love about this movie and what I love of so many great horror movies, at least great in my point of view, is the build up to the climax. This movie takes its time to get to know the characters, who they are, what they want, what they are going through. The screenplay is pure manifestation. It's almost like, watching a Quentin Tarantino movie that you get to know the characters, you get to know them through dialogue, and all hell breaks loose. And that's what literally happens in this movie. Um, this horror movie reminds me a lot of the horror movie Audition. Why do I say that? Because Audition is literally 2 hours long. The first half is basically romantic drama, and then the second half is complete horror. This is what happens in Sinners, that the first half is like a period piece drama. You get to see how each neighborhood is divided between blacks, browns, Asians, whites. Really well done. It's like the costumes, the productions, makeup is just purely done to the nearest detail. And then the second half becomes complete horror. It's like you watch one thing, it is something, and then it becomes something else, and like the whole change of tone, really well made. I really loved it. The acting. I mean, everyone in this movie is freaking amazing. There is this guy named Miles I think he's actually the protagonist of the movie. You think that Michael B. Jordan is the main protagonist, but no, I think it's this guy. Don't remember, the character name, but I know the actor's name is Miles. I think it's Miles Canton. Supposedly, this is his first film role, and for this being his first film role, I'm really amazed because he really shows a man that is conflicted, that under his parents' religious views, what he's doing, singing, dance is considered a sin, but he really loves the, between passion and faith. This movie overall talks a lot about temptation and how easily we are controlled by temptation under the society that we live in. And again, the way this movie is told, the way this movie is shot is pure. It's worth watching it on the big screen. I kid you not. If you're a fan of beautiful cinematography, watch it. Sinners is like the Nosferatu of 2025. The way it was filmed is freaking gorgeous. I love the look of this movie, hands down. Um, but this guy Miles, he makes a great performance. Michael B. Jordan, without a doubt, the best performance of his career. Not only because he portrays two individuals, but I couldn't tell them apart. And also something else. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but usually in other movies when someone portrays two different characters, usually one is more calm and the other is more whack out of his mind. Here, they didn't push it to being over the top. So I seriously loved it. That all of the performance, Michael B. Jordan's, Miles, Hal Steinsfield, everyone makes a great performance in this movie. Michael B. Jordan, please give him an Oscar nomination for Best Actor, for the love of God. Again, this movie also deserves an Oscar nomination for Best Cinematography, Best Original Screenplay, Best Production Design, Best Costume Design, Best Makeup, Best Original Score. The score, I also loved it because music is a very important element in this movie due to the fact that this type of music was considered as satanic music. It plays an important role in this movie, and it just feels fluid. I don't think it's a musical, but every time they were singing, dancing, just seriously entertaining. The vampires. They don't offer anything new that we've seen before, but still it's great. I mean, the actors made a great performance, and yeah, when it's scary, it's actually scary. And why are they doing this? I think it's very powerful because they saying, hey, you guys are blacks, you guys are eventually gonna get killed by the Ku Klux Klan, so be with us. So we're like being in union. So yeah, up to a point, I think they have a point. It's like join the devils because these guys they don't accept you for who you are, and I think it holds a powerful message about following your goals and doing what's your right, or don't let your family hold you back from your passion, from what you really want. So I consider Sinners, wow, without doubt is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I would say it's my second favorite vampire movie of all time behind Let the Right One In, and it's one of my favorite movies of 2025. Maybe it might change because we're only in April, but wow. I highly recommend watching Sinners. The only minor complaint that I have in this movie was that, they're working in this club, right? It's brand new. And when they see that the vampires are coming for them, one of these characters pops out all of these weapons in order to fight off the vampires. And I'm like, okay, how the hell did she get all of those things if she doesn't even live there? This is her first night. How the hell did she knew that there were gonna be vampires on that night? To me, just doesn't. To me, it lost credibility in that scene. But other than that, great movies. Also, stay until the end credits because there's a very great end credit scene which to me just blew my mind. Amazing. I'm gonna give Sinners a 9.5 out of 10. Please go watch it if you like horror movies, you like vampires movies. If you learn also great period dramas, I highly recommend Sinners.